iterate through our dictionaries. Okay, now with iteration, I'm not sure it's the same word bar for bar in English, but let's just think about loops. Okay, so iteration, let's keep in our head loops. Good. So with this, I'm just going to create an employee dictionary. Okay, let's create a dictionary and then let's fill in some values. So to make this fast, let me just fill out the skeleton of our dictionary. Okay, so both all our keys and our values are going to be strings. So let me just do it like this, and I'm going to copy line by line. I don't know, I think I have to give a Visual Studio course. You don't actually have to copy. Let me see, how many records do I want? 1, 2, 3. Let's do 4. Let's do 4. That means you have to get rid of the trailing comma. Okay, so I'm going to come here. I want a name. What's happening? Okay, I want a name, I want an age, and then I want a department, if that makes any sense. And then finally, I want a salary because it's an employee. Okay, so I want a salary. So let's use John for John Doe, of course. And then age, we'll say 32. Department, let's say IT. Okay, so engineering, and then for salary, let's give them 75 grand, okay, or whatever. We don't do that here as software engineers. You have to be very detailed. So let me just put all of the actual values on. Okay, good. So for this, we have various methods that we can go through. Okay, and then we are going to be going through all of these methods. All right, method 1. Now we remember that dictionaries are key value pairs. So what we can do is we can look through the keys, and at this point you have a guess what the next thing is. You can write it in the comment section. All these extensions are disturbing me, so you can look through the keys, and this is what that's going to look like. Okay, so as usual, when we want to go through any loop, we start with a for. So you say for key in employee, like this. Okay, then we are going to print our key. We are going to print our key. Okay, so let's say we want to decorate this. It's good practice. Let's just revise our f strings. Okay, so we say key like this. Let me close it over here, and then since this is a variable, let's put it in our curly brackets, and then good. So we'll have something like this. So let's just go ahead and confirm that this works, and then we'll move on to the next methods. Okay, so here are results. We have name, we have age, we have department, we have salary. Okay, so that's the first way you can iterate through our dictionaries. Okay, yeah, so let me just go ahead and comment all of these out. So as you can imagine, okay, and at this point I think a little revision is good. We said dictionaries are key value pairs. Okay, these are the keys on the left with the semicolons, and these are the values on the right. Okay, so as we've looked through the keys, well, let's look at the values. Okay, I think that makes a lot of sense, right? Yeah, so let's see, look through the values. Okay, and for this we say for value in employee. Is that what we called it? Good. So for value in employee, want to print. Again, let's try our f strings. So we say the value s, and then let's see value like this. Okay, and then we run. Good. And then you can see that we have all the values. So the value is name, the value is age, the value is department, the value is salary. Okay, so these are the values that we have to work with. Good. Then we can do so for the key value pairs. You can work with both. So you can work with the keys, you can work with the values, and then you can work with both. Okay, so let's just look at that in a minute. So yeah, so let me just comment this out for anybody who goes through this. Okay, so looping through the key value pairs like this. I think there's supposed to be a hyphen over here. Let's look at the hyphen. So looping through the key value pairs, and that's going to look something like this. So for key, then we say comma, like pay attention. so this part does not confuse you. So for key, comma value in, we say employee. Then we have to add something extra. We say dot items. Okay, so we say dot items because it's a bunch of things. This is how I'll best explain it to you. It's a bunch of things, so it becomes more than one thing. It's now an item. So we say print, and then we say f string, say key, and then value. Okay, yes. So once we write it like this, we are using the f string because we want to use a separator, and that's the colon. Okay, and these are the actual variables. So this will bring us our keys. Should I say inbuilt variables? Let me not confuse anyone, but yeah. So I'm going to run this, and you can see that we have all the key value pairs. Honestly, I don't see the point of this one, but I guess I still have to show you because once again, let me comment this out, and we'll see the same thing. I can just print employees, and I can just print employees, and that should also work. Okay, so oh come on, print employee like this. So what stops me from doing this? Okay, so I guess this one is going to give you the information in more of a horizontal format, and the other one is going to give you more of a vertical format. Yes, so that's iteration.